Good morning. At least I got to wake up again. God's given me another day. We are at the Loves here in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And I'm going to do our pre-trip. Then we are going to get rolling here in a moment. All right. So it is just 6 a.m. Take them brakes off. Walked around the load. Give everything a click or two tighten. You know, just make it a little bit, just a little bit tighter. Not crushing it or anything. Just making it tight. And now we are going to roll, baby.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
And I'm going to proceed to the highlighted route.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
It's a beautiful sky this morning. Just enough clouds to make it pretty. Got the sun shining from my back. Heading west. Just enough for the sunlight catching on the clouds. Makes it a nice looking sight. Got the mountains in the distance. I can't remember what range this is here, the San Pedro, the San Padres, or the San Madres. I'm not that familiar with the Southwest to know. But that's a nice looking sight in the morning. A little bit less cloud than I thought there'd be, but I'll take it. We just passed Klein's Corner. We got about 20 miles or so to Moriarty. And we got just about an hour before we get to Albuquerque. So it's about 42 degrees. So a little on the lost a little bit of temperature since I left this morning from Santa Rosa just a little over an hour ago. But a rather beautiful morning. A little bit of landscaping to look at, but you know. Now that the sun's up, we can actually enjoy the rest of the day instead of driving in the dark. I said Albuquerque. Then we'll stop in Gallup. We'll stop somewhere near Flagstaff. And then we'll see how far down we actually want to try to go. Depending on how our day is running. If we're running fairly quickly, we probably get down there, you know, within an hour of Phoenix. I mean, I really could make it all the way down to Phoenix without a problem, but the problem then would be finding a decent parking spot. And everybody knows how the stops in Phoenix are. Just too crowded. They stay packed all the time. Just not enough parking in Phoenix. Sun's, depending upon your angle, going over these hills, sometimes the sun's up, sometimes the sun's still below the horizon. So, but I'm going to say the sun is officially up. It's 7:05 Mountain Time. So we're just going to keep on rolling. Anytime, day or night, this is the first time I really had a problem, any kind of slowdown. So, I'll tell you, I got no problem with that. As long as people drive a little bit of sense, no problem. You got the maybe the hot air balloons are distracting people. Oh my God, aliens! Oh yeah. in a moment to get some fuel. Right up at this the Flying J here. Even though it's not listed as a Flying J in the Ray McNally yet, the app didn't show this as a Flying J. So it must be so brand new they haven't updated their own website yet. But we're gonna get off here, we're gonna put some fuel in the truck, put some def in the truck. Slow down because we're going downhill here. Losing some elevation. So I don't remember this being a Flying J the last time I passed, so I think it's listed in the Ray McNally as a Shell station. So I think, you know, made all the sides look fairly new, nothing dirty. I mean, all new outside to the building. Like I said, remember right, this was a Shell station. Like I said, we're gonna top up our, you know, we got about a third of a tank of diesel, a third of a tank of def left. It is 10:30 in the morning. We've been on the road almost 4 or 5 hours. So I just may go ahead and do a 30-minute break here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Do a 30-minute break here, and that way, just the rest of the day, just drive. And I think that'll be the best thing to do. So, in order to make sure we're not looping around on ourselves, we're going to do a 30-minute break first. You know, just because of where the pumps are located and how you get in and out of this this area, you know, trying to make sure you're doing a U-turn through the parking spots. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. We'll just do it do a 30-minute break first. See if we can't do a find a pull through here that lines straight up with the pumps. There would be if people weren't parked right there, but may have one right there. Let's see. No. Yes, there we go. All right, got a little pull through with a couple of massive potholes. Well, massive enough to make you feel them. Let's be kind of accurate there. Well, at least the parking spots are wide. All right, and then right in front of us is the pumps. So we will, let's see, change status, off duty, bang, okay. Next stop. Loaded. All right. Choose destination. Point of interest. My route. Travel centers. Now, the stop there in Mayer, Cordis Lake, whatever the pilot is, they don't have a laundry, they don't have showers. So, I really do not want to stop in Winslow. Little America. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to Little America. We've done 241 miles this morning. Okay, we're gonna do a 30-minute break here. Then we'll do another 200 miles to the Little America there in Flagstaff. We'll park there for the night. And like I said, we'll do another, how far we got. So then that makes 150, almost 150 miles to our delivery. I mean, so about 2.5 hours away from our where we need to deliver tomorrow, which is, you know, fine. I'd have preferred to stay a little bit closer, but I want a place that has laundry. I want a place that has showers. I want a place, you know, that has ample parking. Well, apparently I needed a little nap. So I took one. Well, it's not exactly my intention to actually take a nap, but, you know. Yeah, it's a good thing I got plenty of time, so I'm not too worried about it. So basically, you know, half an hour turned into 50-something minutes. Like I said, since I'm only doing another 200 miles, just about 3 hours, I am not all that upset. This idiot here parking like he's not supposed to be parked. IWX, pay attention. So we're gonna get in line here. We're gonna get some fuel. Get some def, and then we'll hit the road again. All right, so mileage 79,912. Change this to fuel. Then we're going to get out and put some fuel in the truck. Here we have a case of two freaking idiots. IWX sitting here eating their lunch at the yellow line. Morons. Absolute freaking morons. Beat. Oh, now you pull over to a parking spot. Retards. I mean, just they were blocking the pump for about 5 minutes. They pulled up to the pump a little bit in, pulled forward, then sat there eating their lunch. I mean, selfish and lazy, inconsiderate. There was no reason, there's more than enough parking there that they could have not blocked the pumps. They could have not blocked the entrance to the pump or the exit to a pump. No, they wanted to eat their lunch right there like a couple of morons. I swear, I don't get it. Hey, IWX, maybe next time, next time you stop at a pump, you actually fuel up, just don't block it while you're eating your damn lunch. It's called consideration for other people. Try it once in a while.
When you pulled up, that's cool.
No, it's not cool. Blocking the pumps is not cool. I don't know how you think that's all right. Sitting there eating your lunch.
Have a good day, sir.
Well, I will, and everybody around me will have a good day because I'm not going to be getting in their way. Idiot.
Will do. Good for you.
Figure there's two of you in the truck, maybe one of you would have had some manners.
Oh shit, somebody done got called out.
So we are heading off here to Flagstaff. Like I said, 200 miles down the road. Yeah. Like I said, took a little bit of a nap, which I normally don't do. But guess I needed it, but so You know, he was trying to bail like he was you know, oh, you're gonna try to have manners now, sir. Yeah, okay, go ahead and, you know, I hope you have a good day and all that jazz. You know, manners only work when you use them 100% of the time. If you don't use them 100% of the time, then you're faking. You know, you're not truly genuine in the use of your manners, because your manners should apply all the time. Well, what's that expression? Character is what you are when no one else is around. You know, your real character is how you act when nobody else is around. When you only have manners and consideration when, you know, when you're alone, it doesn't work. It's false. It's a phony thing that you're putting on to try to make other people think that you actually are that way, you know. But, you know, that's just me. You know, maybe my idea of manners is something different than what his is. Now, you know, two guys in the truck sitting at the yellow line with a truck behind him, and they're sitting in there eating their lunch. There was at least a dozen parking spots in front. First of all, why did you park behind the pump, go in and get your food? The pump was empty, and I got it on film. The pump was empty. Then you pulled up, then through the pump, parked at the yellow line, and started eating your lunch at the yellow line. I find it funny that he's communicating back with me over the CB and trying to be all pleasant and nice and trying to, you know, trying to make it seem like, you know, trying like I'm not doing anything wrong, but you go ahead and have your little rant, you know, you go ahead and have your own opinion, and trying to play it off like it's my fault. You know, I have it on film. I'm gonna pull in. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do my 30-minute break first, then pull up to the pump, then fuel. You know, took my break. I actually took a nap, so you know, it was like 55 minutes, almost a full hour that I was actually off the clock. Then I pulled up to the pump, filled up, did a walk around. Now did a quick load check. Put some DEF in the tank. Top that, you know, DEF tank up. Then I pulled up to the line, went in and got my receipt and came right back out. I didn't go get food, I didn't go get a drink, I didn't go to the bathroom, because people behind me need fuel as well, and it doesn't pay me to be honking them off by not driving like I'm supposed to be driving. Like a professional. That knucklehead was not being professional. There was two of them in the truck. I'm gonna make the assumption that they're team drivers. Neither one of them had any damn sense to not be blocking the pump. I don't know, maybe. Now, maybe it's just me. Maybe I have a skewed sense of decency and consideration from a fellow man. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think everybody watching this video who is a truck driver who has been in that situation of stuck behind somebody who has no consideration for anybody besides themselves, they get upset by it. I would like to think they agree with my assessment of the situation. Now, did I, quote unquote, need to call them out? You know, to let them know that what they were doing was wrong? No, I didn't need to. But I did it anyway. I felt it was appropriate because somebody somewhere is going to get behind them. They're going to pull those same shenanigans. And this person was running on absolute fumes. And they're going to run out of fuel behind them. And that caused the backup for everybody else. Because two knuckleheads in one truck can't think of somebody besides themselves. To be honest, I didn't even see them get fuel. I did not see them get fuel. Granted, I wasn't really paying attention, but the next thing I know, there was, I think it was a tanker guy next to me. It was an older gentleman, and these two knuckleheads in this IWX truck are, you know, a whole lot younger. I mean, about half the age of the gentleman who pulled up next to me. He did the same thing I did. He pulled up, fueled, went in, got a receipt, and came back out. But these two guys in this IWX truck, I didn't even see them get fuel. I pulled up to the yellow line, they're eating their lunch. I go in, grab my receipt out of the kiosk, come back out, they're still parked there eating their lunch. Hey, please tell me in the comments if I'm crazy, if I'm being unreasonable. You know? It is, in the grand scheme of things, a minor, really minor blip in my day and in my week and in my year. You know, I just try to have a smidgen of consideration and manners, you know, and think about other people, you know, just a little bit, you know. I'm not saying I'm in any way perfect. I can always improve how I treat others. But at least I make the smallest of attempts. I don't block the fuel lane. I don't block the scale. I don't cut people off when I'm driving. I use my turn signals. I use my high beams when I'm on the road and nobody's coming on or passing me, or I'm coming up on somebody too close, you know, because I'm catching them. I don't blast my horn, I don't blast my music, I don't put myself in dangerous situations where I'm gonna hit somebody or hurt somebody. I let other people go ahead of me in line. You know, just a little bit of thought for somebody else. I mean, that's all it takes. In no way does it hurt me to, you know, to wait half a second for somebody else, or to pull over and get out of somebody's way, to not block a way in or a way out. I don't know, that's just me, you know. I really didn't learn a lot from my parents or from any of the adults around me when I was a child. I really didn't learn a lot from anybody. School teachers, anybody. You know, I had to learn manners, respect, courtesy, civility, decency, kindness, morality on my own. And it basically just goes back to that golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And it's that simple. It truly is that simple. I don't want somebody blocking me. Therefore, I don't block anybody else. When I cough or sneeze in public, I cover my mouth and nose. I say, excuse me, pardon me. If I have a bad sneezing or coughing fit, I go outside. I get away from other people. You know? I may not always be lily fresh and, you know, smell like an Irish Spring commercial, but damn it, you know, I try to keep myself, you know, fairly inoffensive. I try to be genial. I try to be, you know, friendly. I try to be, you know, a little bit funny, a little bit, you know, try to spread a little happiness around the world. I don't inflict my personality defects on other people. You know, I fake it. You know, you know, I may be having a bad day, but you know, I'm not going to let my bad day make somebody else miserable. You know, make them think that I'm a miserable little prick. You see that SOB coming here with his attitude? Man, I hate that guy. You know, I really don't care what other people think about me. For the most part, you know, you can form your own opinion as you want. But I try to leave people with a somewhat pleasurable, you know, attitude towards me. You know, whether or not it's valid, doesn't matter. Whether or not it's perfectly justified, doesn't matter. You know, I try to treat them with just a little bit of courtesy, a little bit of civility, you know? Ah, well, you know, I can complain and rant all I want. It doesn't change the world. I just try to be kind and moral and, you know, and civil and pleasant to other people. Not so much for them, just for my own sake. I want my life to be that way. I want a happy, good life. The happy part, you know, that'll come and go. That's minimal. A good life, a moral life, a decent life. So when I die, and maybe I go to heaven, maybe I go to hell, I don't know. That's for God to decide. But hopefully, you know, I've lived a decent enough life that I, you know, hopefully I've earned, you know, either reincarnation in a better form, or, you know, eternity with God. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I've acted in a manner that rewards me for that. But at the same time, just being that way in this life is reward enough. Alrighty. So getting through Gallup, New Mexico here. My doohickey. So we got about 23, 24 miles to the border. Well, 22 miles, according to the marker there. About 22 miles to the border with Arizona. We got another basically 160 miles after that to Little America there in Flagstaff, where we're going to park it for the night.